Improv. Hello and welcome to the Improv Halloween special. Oh, we're scared, but for different reasons. Welcome. We're going to have some very special guests today. Firstly, we have Mr. Tom Redgate. Say hi, Tom.
Hi, everybody.
We've got a new fresh piece of meat in the form of Alex Southern.
Hi.
And we have an old hand, an old smelly hand, in the form of Emily Brady.
Love you too, Tim.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest. Today, part producing and appearing will be a friend of mine. He's an exchange student from Nottingham's Transylvanian campus. It's Flamboyant Dracula.
Ah, hello, it is I. And now I am on the radio as well.
This is going to be a lot of fun.
I'm sorry, I was far too close to the mic when I did my big entrance.
No, it's fine, Flamboyant Dracula. It's fine. We just like to have you here.
All right.
Do they have radio in Transylvania?
They do, only it is carried by bats.
That makes sense. Okay. Oh yes, I would also like to point out we're going to hand out a quick prize to Tom Redgate as the most impressive costume to appear on radio award.
Thank you, everybody.
He's dressed as a skeleton, which none of you can see because this is the radio, Tom.
It will be implied.
Okay, so imply skeletons throughout all of your scenes. If you don't, I will end you. Okay, we're going to warm up with a game of change. I think we're going to begin with a scene between Emily and Flamboyant Dracula. It's Ben.
Is this actually going to continue? I can always get him back.
No. It's I like Flamboyant Dracula. Can you do impressions, Flamboyant Dracula? Maybe of a producer called Ben Hollins.
Bleh, it's the drama show today.
It's not very good.
Hey. The drama show on
There we
URL.
go.
Ah,
There we-
you see, I am very good.
That was
That's
good.
uncanny.
That was uncanny. You even went blonde for a minute. Okay, so we're going to start with the game called Change. That's going to be between Emily and Ben. And I'm going to give you a suggestion of ping pong. That is the suggestion for your scene. Now, with Change, they'll be doing a scene, and at any time I can shout Change, because I have power and influence and power. And they have to change what they just said, and it's going to be fun. So, ping pong is your suggestion. Begin your scene.
All right, kid. We've been training for this final for years.
I know.
Years upon years.
I know, it's been... Oh, you've been doing it to me since I was 2.
Change.
You've been doing it to me since I was 5.5.
Change.
You've been doing it to me for about 30 minutes now.
Now, don't mention that, otherwise I'll get arrested. Now, have you got your ping pong racket?
I haven't got a racket because I sold it for money.
Change.
Yeah, it's here.
Oh, excellent. Is one side still red and the other side inconspicuously white?
Well, actually, I took the liberty of painting your face on it.
That is a disgrace.
Change.
What an honour.
Change.
That shows very much promise in the artistic field of Impressionism.
Change.
That is quite odd. Now, away from that, let's focus here on the net.
All right. So I need to shoot it over the net.
Exactly. It's only 30 centimetres high. And what you've got to do is you've got to make it hit the side that you're on, and then it needs to hit the one on the other side, and then it needs to preferably go past the ping pong racket of the person that you are fighting.
Change for a better explanation of the rules of ping pong.
Hit, make, good, point score.
Excellent. Look, I'm really worried about my opponent. I don't know what he's like.
Well, he's from Russia for a start. And
With
he's
love?
got... I wish it was so, my compadre. In actual fact, he's got a picture of you dying on his racket.
Change.
He's got a picture of you totally naked on his racket.
Change, please, change.
He's got a picture of his mother wishing him luck with a little speech bubble on top
Oh,
on his
that's
racket.
nice. I'm not sure I want to beat him now. He seems like a nice chap.
Change.
He's going down!
Yeah! Now what's a fighting face? More fighty! Fighty! You gonna find me or tickle me? That's more like it. Now get out there and show that Rusky who's boss.
Yeah! Oh, come on. When I applaud, you have to engage in the applause. Tom, applaud. Alex, applaud. Emily, you're all right. Okay, let's have our next scene. This is between Tom Redgate and Alex Southern. I'm going to throw over to Ben for the suggestion because I can't bother to think of something. Ben?
Shall I go and get him?
Oh, sorry, Flamboyant Dracula. Actually, no, I don't really like I don't actually like Ben Hans.
I think he is very handsome, but after a while you get tired of his indignant personality.
Exactly.
I don't even think he's that handsome.
I beg to differ.
Okay, Flamboyant Dracula, settle down. Can we have a suggestion from you?
Blood!
Blood. The suggestion is blood between you two. I will change things at random with my face. Off you go.
Oh god, there's so much blood everywhere.
I know. It's all over my hands.
Change.
It's all over my legs.
Change.
It's all over my face.
All you're supposed to do is get some bread. Bread, it's easy. You go to the shop, you pay some money, that's all you need to do.
Change.
But
All you have to do is go to the supermarket, you nick the bread, put it under your jacket, and run out the store.
Change.
All you have to do is go to the bakery, put the flour in the thing, and bake it yourself. Is it really that difficult?
there was no flour. I really wanted to make some bread. There was no flour, so I went to the man and I asked him, "Please, can I have some flour?" And he said, "No."
Change.
Yes.
Change.
Who are you? Go away.
Change.
Why are you here? Please leave.
Change.
I want to hug you.
And you really felt it was necessary to, I'm just going on this, put him into the bread maker. You know, it doesn't seem the best way to make bread, you know?
I don't like being touched.
Change.
I love being touched, but he didn't touch me enough.
Change.
I just really wanted the inside of him all over me.
I can maybe understand that, but still, this tastes disgusting.
Change.
This tastes amazing.
Change.
This and there, it's alright.
You mean we can't sell it?
I guess there's a market. I heard some vampires in the area. They might have it.
Blood bread. I think we can make a killing. I heard flamboyant Draculas around town.
Flamboyant Dracula, opinions on blood bread?
I like the bit when they said blood.
Yeah. Thanks, Flamboyant Dracula.
Thank you, Tim.
I'm enjoying this. Oh, sorry. It's just you don't see his face while he does the impression. I mean, is the person not an impression? Oh God.
He is talking about my Ben impression.
Yes.
I wear glasses and look silly.
Yes, he does. Okay, we're going to move on to our next game. This game's a little more complicated because it involves literary knowledge. Ooh.
Ooh.
Eek.
Eek. Okay, it's a game called Authors. So we are going to have a story, and it's going to continue in one single narrative, but the teller of the story will change. Between different authors that our contestants are young, fresh, eager, slightly worried now looking contestants will choose. So, Ben, who is your author?
I'll go for Edgar Allan Poe.
Edgar Allan of Poe. Emily.
I'm going to go for Stephen King.
Stephen of Kingshire. Oh my God, Alex
Alex.
Southern. Alex, oh my, so sorry. I've met you 3 times. Alex, what is your author?
I'm going to be H.P. Lovecraft.
Oh, I like that one. He's the one that the one that did Cthulhu and stuff like that.
Yes,
Pretty
yes.
crazy guy. And Tom Redgate,
I'm child's author of undescripted notation.
a nondescript child's author. I think I've read his stuff.
It's quite popular. It's just all over the
Yeah.
page.
He read Little Red Person of Riding Nature. That was him.
Yes.
Red is the colour of blood.
Oh, shut up, Flamboyant Dracula. Sorry, he's just round the back.
It's all right. We know he's foreign. It's okay.
I can still see you through the glass.
Just don't make eye contact.
Okay. Just...
But he's so cute.
No, he isn't, Emily. He'll get you in the night. So we'll begin with. I think we'll begin with Tom, and I will go around the studio, continuing the story. Flamboyant Dracula.
Yes.
We need a suggestion.
Coffins.
Coffins. So a story with the inspirational word of coffins. Begin.
It was a gorgeous day in the meadows next to the cemetery. The coffins were being driven in as they do every morning. All the children were lovely playing about, laughing and pointing as they went by. Ha ha ha, my granddad's going to be in that later, said one of the lovely little children.
Alex.
I walked up to one of the coffins and tore it open with my bare hands. Inside was a never-ending blackness. A blackness I just fell into. I fell for centuries. I fell for years. I fell for 10 seconds. I could not say.
Emily.
I knew then that this would give me the greatest inspiration for my new book. It, or if, or why. Of course, As I gazed into the eyes of the long brown-haired girl who I had loved since the start of the book, I knew that in this eternal blackness of the coffin, only love could triumph over evil.
Ben.
At this moment, I started thinking about death. My friends don't like me thinking about death, but it's all I do. At that moment, a crow came towards me. He knocked on the coffin and said, "Get in there." I said, "I'm already in there, Raven." The raven was carrying a black cat. The cat meowed twice, then died. This probably had
Emily.
deep...
And as I gazed into the eyes of the cat, I realized that this would be even more inspiration for the story which I was trying to write by going to this remote coffin in the middle of nowhere. I hammered on the door, trying to get anyone to hear me.
Tom.
And luckily, there was a passing badger going past, just skipping its way to morning circus.
Alex.
As I looked at the badger, it slowly morphed into an evil mud creature of description I could not tell you. The red fangs, the blackened claws. It turned and saw me, and started crawling, part walking, part flying, towards me.
Ben.
I wrote an epigraph as it came towards me. It was deep, yet nondescript. I noticed that it was carrying a golden bug. That'd be a good idea for a story, I thought. I wrote it down to make a mental note, and then made a physical note. As I said, I wrote it down. Later, as it came closer and closer, I started to think, imagine if it was a pendulum. That would be pretty cool.
And on that note, I think we will have a short break. We'll be back after a quick song. This is one of my favourite songs, so if you don't like it, then, just get stuffed. It's I Put a Spell on You by Screaming Jay Hawkins. And we're back. I love that song. I love it for the intro and outro of just him basically having some sort of stroke, it would seem. We are going to now play a game called Blind Date. We have kicked Emily out of the studio because she is single and alone, and she needs a date, and we have 3 young, eligible men here for her. The 3 men are going to be...
Well, I'm going to try my best to do an impression of Count Dracula.
Of Count
Flamboyant
Dracula. Are you sure you can do that? Because that's something you haven't done before.
I mean, do you think I should just get him in again?
Yeah.
Okay. Blandrack. Yes. Okay. I'm ready.
Yep. So you're going to do an impression of Dracula, not you.
Oh.
Not flamboyant Dracula. You're going to do an impression of Dracula.
Oh, the straight one.
The straight one, yes.
Okay, I'll try my best.
Try your best. Okie dokie. Alex Southern, you are
The Invisible Man.
appropriate for radio. We can assure you he's actually gone invisible. He's that committed. And we're not lying. Don't look at the webcam, please. And Tom, you are
The ever so sparkly Edward Cullen.
Edward Cullen, famous from the Twilight series for those who have been living under a rock. Happily under that rock. God damn those books. Okie dokie. Flamdram, do you want to just quickly grab Emily?
Okay, I'll just run out. Take the... Come in now. The game is going to begin.
Okay, Emily. You're a very single person, yes?
Yes.
Like really quite single.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to I'm gonna pay for that. So we're going to try and get you a date
Gee, thanks, Tim.
with these 3 lovely gentlemen here. Would you like to just give them a couple of questions and maybe decide on a sexy man date? Or is it a man? Is it a man?
Is it a man?
I think they're all men.
Okay,
Technically,
cool.
all men. Okay, if you'd like to, this is A, B, and C. Okay, ask away.
Okay, so, A, if you were going to be trick-or-treating on Halloween, what do you think you'd dress up as?
Hello! I am Count Dracula, and if I was going to be on a Halloween trick-or-treat, I would wear my Sunday best, which is also my Tuesday best. I never get changed, because I am a vampire called Count Dracula. Blah!
Okay, very subtle effort there. You might, at the end of this, you're going to have to guess who that is. I know that's going to be difficult.
Can I just say at this moment...
No, you can't.
I already pick A.
You already pick A.
You're
Sorry.
only human, which is why I ask for your blood.
I mean, that's a bit of a letdown for B and C here, but we may as well
it's
continue
fine.
with the format.
It's fine. Sorry. Bachelor number B. If you were to have a favourite holiday other than Halloween, what would it be and why?
I would have to say that if I was to go, what my favourite holiday is, not destination.
Yeah, like a Christmas, Easter, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, etc.
I would have to say St. Valentine's Day because I am a bachelor and no one ever sees me on St. Valentine's Day.
Okay.
There's a pun there. Did you get it?
That was a pun!
Wait for it.
We shouldn't have been given sound effects. We can't be trusted.
Bachelor number C.
Hello.
Hello. What do you find the most terrifying thing in the world to be? What's the one thing that chills your spine?
I would have to say, commitment. Been so long, and yet somehow, I just can't really do it. I just wander forever. Until now.
Aww. I mean, so do I ask questions again?
Yeah, no, you gotta find out who these people are.
Okay, well, Bachelor number A.
Yes!
If you were to do an impression of the drama editor of URN, how would you do it?
There! I am Ben Hollins. Coming up next, we've got another show that you don't care about. There! There!
Thank you. Sorry. Thank you. Bachelor number B. If you were to wear any sort of mask on Halloween, what would it show and why?
I think I would have to wear a cling film mask so as to keep my identity, I really think.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, I can sort of see that.
It does make sense, yeah.
I just did a pun and everyone missed it.
That was a pun!
Bachelor number C.
Hello.
You said that you were scared of commitment. Well, after how many years of going out would you ask me to marry you?
Well, it's well, I've
And
been on.
why?
Well, I've searched for quite a long time, about 109 years. It's been a long time, but apparently when I fall in love, I will marry you within, I think, less than 6 months.
Oh!
I'm not entirely sure. My memory of the subject is reasonably hazy, but as long as you got that stare, that blank, emotionless stare.
Guessing time?
Yes, I think you better guess now.
Okay, I'm just going to say off the bat that I have no idea who Bachelor number C
But
is.
it was so unobvious. How did you not guess
Well,
it?
he's very old and scared of commitment, so...
Like...
Oh my god, he's you.
I like younger girls. About
Oh
17.
my god, he's you. No.
Oh, come on now.
I don't know, I'm sorry.
It was Edward Cullen from Off Out of the Twilight series.
It was... Oh, wow.
You failed to guess correctly!
I'm going to have to take those privileges
Okay.
away from you.
Was it
I'm
really
sorry.
necessary to give me an electric shock?
Yes! Again!
Okay, what about Bachelor B?
Is Bachelor B the Invisible Man?
Yay!
And Bachelor number A...
You'll never guess.
Are you Ben Hollins?
Oh, so close.
It's, of course, Flamboyant Dracula.
No, it isn't.
No.
No, it isn't.
Camp Dracula?
No.
No!
The Count from Sesame Street?
No!
No, I was Count Dracula! Black!
No flamboyantness about him. That was a straight Dracula.
Ow!
I stated I was Count Dracula several times during the interview.
You look exactly the same as Flamboyant Dracula. I'm sorry.
They're brothers. It's quite insulting that you would say it. Just because they're from Transylvania doesn't mean they all look the same, Emily.
Yes, racism is not funny, even to the undead!
Okay, and I think to calm down, we're going to have a song. It's Monster Mash by Bobby Boris Pickett. Diddler, indeed. Welcome back to Improv. We are moving into our final section. Now a more Halloween-themed one. We're all adults. All adults. Well, Alex isn't. Alex is young, but the rest of us are adults.
So old.
Right, we are going to have a game called Genre Switch. We're going to have a 3-person scene. The first time this has ever been attempted since the last time I attempted it. So it's going to be Tom, Alex, and Emily. You're going to have a 3-person scene, and at any time, I will step in and change the genre. Lots of these genres are Halloween themed because it's our Halloween special, so it's sort of themed. So we theme this. The suggestions are at. Okay.
Failure!
Indeed.
How does he get the lightning indoors?
It's a big Van de Graaff generator. It's really quite dangerous.
Did you ever watch Frankenstein's Monster?
Yes.
That way!
Okay. Right, Flamjam, would you like to give us our starting suggestion?
Pure young virgins!
Pure Young Virgins. And yeah, it's a 3-person scene on suggestion, Pure Young Virgins, and I'm going to change the genre anytime. Begin in neutral.
Oh, guys, this is going to be the best rock band ever.
Hell yeah!
So I'm thinking, you as drummer,
Damn.
Crazy Dave, you get to be bass guitarist.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, that's it.
I can rock that bass guitar.
You can rock the bass guitar, and of course I'm going to sing.
Oh well. Let's talk about this one. I mean, yeah, you're pretty good, but I think we might get somebody better. No offense and all.
Better?
Yeah, better.
Like who?
Like, I don't know.
Me?
No, Dave.
Actually, yeah, Dave is pretty good.
Genre switch to Shakespeare.
Dave, alas! His singing could no more tune the birds down from the trees than a hawk.
Such words, such power. You have no idea what you are doing with these.
Dave is the fortune. His voice is the most wonderful of my soul.
Fire upon Dave. Just because you two have been charmed by his eloquent voice does not mean that he sounds more pleasing to mine ear than a dog barking at a crow.
Genre switch to Slasher.
We have to watch out, though. I got a feeling there's somebody watching us.
I think it might be Dave.
He's about.
Calm down, calm down. Please, don't make that noise. He's gonna find us. Dave's gonna find us, and calm down.
Okay.
Genre switch to Tim Burton film.
Hello, I am Johnny Depp.
And I'm Helena Bonham Carter.
And I just make the same film because I make lots of money.
Hey, yeah, it's fair. Okay, genre switch to silent film.
That's the joke!
Genre switch to French foreign film.
Eh?
Imaginary cigarette. Well, you do not see how Dave
Strike. Women.
Your grasp of French is astounding. Genre switch to high fantasy novel.
Why? Let us venture forth to find Dave, for his singeth be the most wonderful F.
We shall travel the misty mountains. We shall travel over the many seas. We shall try and find him wherever he may hide.
Oh, look, there he is.
Oh.
Hey, and there he is. Okie dokie. That French, really. Blah, 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 blah. Strikes, Alex. Strikes.
I am very culturally diverse.
You're so diverse. Where are you from?
Plymouth.
There we are. The most culturally diverse land. Okay. We're going to have a game of Last Line, New Scene. Okay, we're going to have 2 teams. This is Flamjam, you're back in.
Ah, yes!
I'm going to need, for the sake of our sanity, to do your Ben Hollins impression.
Drama.
Okay, and you're both going to do concurrent scenes. So, Emily and Ben, you're going to do a scene, and then, at any point, the last line from that scene can become the first line of your scene. So you repeat the last line they said, they stop, you begin, and then vice versa, until we all get into a big jacuzzi of fun.
Ugh.
Oh, come on now. Okay, so we'll start with Alex and Tom, because I want to mix it up a bit. And your suggestion will be Haberdasher. Haberdasher. Go.
Haberdasher, Jeffrey! How can you do this? We're going to be late for the play.
Of course we're going to be late for the play. I didn't want to see the play. I want to miss as much as possible.
But your wife's in it. Are you saying you do not love her anymore?
The reason I want to be late is because Margaret is in it.
How can you say such a thing? I'm amazed. I'm astounded. I'm not really that surprised, actually. She's not very nice.
She's also very terrible at acting.
She's also very terrible in acting, which is why we are not going to have Judi Dench in the Screen Actors Guild.
But she was M in every James Bond film.
It's Q, actually. You're fired.
No!
Next!
Hello.
Now, you're the sort of man I can really get into.
Now, you're the sort of man I could really get into.
I'm not sure I'm very comfortable at this. Can you stop touching me in weird ways?
Look, this is how you get into the vampire cult.
This is how you get into the vampire cult. We coat you with glitter, we push you out into the sun, and we see if you can get a nondescript teenager to fall in love with you.
That sounds reasonable. Reason!
How did you get the lightning indoors?
How did you get the lightning indoors?
Well, it's quite a challenge, I would say. I did spend most of my money, but, I brought Tesla back from the dead and got him to build me one.
I do like Tesla.
He is very good.
He's a very handsome man.
He is a very handsome man. He also built me this organ.
Where can I get in touch with Phantom Musical Industries?
Swindon. Okay. I wasn't quite sure what was happening. Okay, thank you very much for joining us on this blustery, wet afternoon for our Halloween special. I've enjoyed it. They have enjoyed it. They don't have a choice. And we're going to play you out with an excellent, excellent song. It's This Is Halloween by the Citizens of Halloween.
Show over!